Hey there, and welcome back to Modded Monster Train. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a pretty good one. I do want to say up front, we are continuing with Arcadian, and I took my loss personally last time. I was really upset that I lost on Ring 4. Spoilers for my previous run, I did lose on Ring 4. So I played another run of Arcadian off camera with the same clan combo in order to test myself, make sure I still knew what was happening. So let me pull that up real quick. It's kind of a specialty one. Yeah, so here's our loss. Spoilers for Train of Thought, by the way, if you haven't watched it. Oh no, came out yesterday. But so with Arcade, this is the one we lost. And we talked through what was wrong here, but really I just wasn't doing any damage. And I think this is actually an interesting problem with the clan itself. That's kind of interesting. I think that its damage output is really lacking in general. And it falls off a cliff on Ring 4. My next run had the same problem. We did win. I did get the Divinity kill here, and sadly, this was not my run that you saw, so fine. I will talk through it though briefly, just because I think it's interesting to talk about. First of all, I discovered some pretty broken cards. We had Hef infused into Alpha Fiend, and we had 3 of them with Quick and Multi-Strike on my floor, and a Gurg's Goad, so that was pretty crazy. We had Firewall, which applies armor to the pyre, mixed with Railhammer, very good. I discovered Palm Reading as a card. With Holdover and Intrinsic, this was just like the equivalent of 8 draw relics. I was clearing out 6 to 8 cards a turn, depending on how much Ember I had on a given moment. Pretty wild. And otherwise, it was just pack a ton of HP onto my Disciple in front, and then somehow magically get all my Alpha Fiends on one floor, give one of them Sweep with Horizon Tome, add a Holdover March of Shields to keep myself alive, and the run kind of just goes crazy from there. So pretty solid. We did get the win here. This taught me a few things that were interesting about this clan, and like I said, I think it's really weak in the mid game, and that is actually very unique compared to other clans. It's strong enough early to get through Daedalus and Talos, but it falls apart very fast on rings 4 through 6, whereas Fel and Arcus are the biggest challenges for it, because if you haven't gotten yourself ironed out completely, you're really struggling. And most of the champions aren't very strong, at least in the default. I don't think this champion is particularly good. I think it's Ward Master or Bust. So yeah. Anyway, just to kind of, I got a little ahead of myself here, but just to kind of remind the folks what we're doing here, this is a modded series. I am playing the Arcadian clan right now, so no unofficial balance patch. And with the Arcadian clan, it's made by Chronometrics. It will be linked in the description if you want to try it. Basically, what I'm trying to do here is explore the clan and get good at it, start winning with it. My first episode was a loss, so unfortunate. It was also the first time I've played them with the DLC at all, so that was a little bit of a rude awakening, we'll say. But still good. I'm happy to lose while learning like that, because it's not a big deal, and it's not like it threatens my win streak or something, so whatever. So we're playing that, and yeah, we're just kind of checking things out. The big things, the big takeaways that killed my previous run were I overvalued that big dragon man. What was his name? I'm never going to remember names, by the way. Arcadian. It's like 5 cost unit. Yeah. Fate Behemoth. This thing has decent stats to boot, but when you infuse it away, all it does is give you the frozen and reserve cost -1 effect, which is good, but the downside of it is that it doesn't add stats or doesn't make things more immediately playable. So I had just this consumer of crowns that would have saved me chilling in my hand this whole time. I definitely overvalued that combo. It was way too slow. So I don't think that's actually feasible unless you have other means of generating Ember. So, lesson learned. Fair enough. Alright, let's head up here. So, we were... what was it? We were Arcadian default with Hellhorned. So now we're moving to Arcadian default with Awoken. And I'm going to take Root Seeds here because I think it's going to help. with the early game weakness, the mid game weakness. And we'll play it at Covenant 25 for a Divine Victory. So yeah, it's pretty exciting. As always, you know, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you're interested in that stuff. Do it for the algorithm. Big appreciation. This channel has grown really quickly, which I'm super appreciative of, actually. And I hope you're all enjoying yourself and that I'm putting out stuff that matters, that you care about watching. So yeah, rock on. Yeah, that's all I have to say here. Let's go ahead and kick it. I'm really excited to play this. It's been a lot of fun learning something new after having played the base game like a million times. So, alrighty. Hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a good one. Nothing too crazy going on. This is the second episode I'm recording tonight again. So I've done this twice in a row now, which is fine. I've just been so excited to play Arcadian, I don't really mind. So it's fine. But anyway, we are default Arcadian with Exile Awoken. We have Double Barrel Daedalus, Rage Arcus, and Diligent Seraph with Synchronicity, Glimmer, and Pendulum. I'm not going to read every card that shows up unless it's the first time we're seeing it on this series. So otherwise it's going to take forever. But we are seeing a couple new ones. So Synchronicity does 5 damage, and if you don't play it, it increases the damage of all other Synchronicity in your deck by 10. This is an interesting one. It's kind of... I don't like it. I'm just going to tell you outright, I don't like it. I think it's frustrating because it could theoretically be strong, but it, one, ramps too slow, and it's a card you really want to play right away. I think there might be some fun stuff you could do when you start with it, because it actually benefits from itself, its own ability now. You could do like Frozen Spell Chain on this and just have multiple copies chilling in your hand. The only problem is that they would cost so much Ember, which is a little concerning. And Pendulum, I think I originally thought this card was way better than it actually is. It increases all buff effects on friendlies and all debuff effects on enemies by X. So it's not a multiplier. I misinterpreted that the first time. I thought it was, you know, like a 2x or like a 1x multiplier. And I was like, yo, give me 6 times. You can kind of see how that you might be confused by that, right? You increase it by 6. No, it's literally the number. So if you have 3 Ember, it increases it by 3. Kind of falls off real quickly. It's bad with spikes and regen and rage. It's really good with daze and stuff, maybe. Stealth is really strong. So it's fine. I have a hard time measuring strength right now in the base game for this clan. Pattern Shift, essentially the starter, does nothing. It maybe kills a tank. But if it got upgraded or if it has +4 from a trial or something, it doesn't really even kill that. I don't know. It's tough measuring. I think Pattern Shift is pretty bad early. Fortunately, Root Seeds helps. We do have pings from Synchronicity and thanks to Glimmer for existing. What the hell is this? Salt Cellar. Enemies start with Rage 4. Units with Rage cannot damage the Pyre. Wait, what? So I make the enemies do more damage, and then I get a free hit on them in the Pyre room? But they kill my units because I've given them 8 bonus attack, which is terrifying. I can't do this. This is suicide. It's an interesting one because it technically means your Pyre has a free round to kill it. But why would... I'm not going to win with the Pyre. I need to have my units not die, so I'm just going to take Mark of an Exile, a much more normal relic here. Okay, we'll look at the Forge. What do we get? Okay, so I know Wardmaster is pretty good. I think Wardmaster is annoying because of the random element, but you basically just treat this as a Relentless plan, and it's doing something like 30 damage in Relentless, and it also sometimes kills backline. I also just think Symbiote is terrible, +5 attack for each space used on a floor. Let's say I use 8 space on a floor. That means by some miracle I've overstacked the floor to 8 size. It's just +40. That's not even good. Like, that is not even good. So I'll just take Wardmaster, it's just better. Remember, I'm trying to win, I'm not just exploring things. I'd like to win and not die on ring 4 again. Okay, so we're going to skip the money. I think we need to respect shards a lot more than usual with this clan, unless we hit something kind of crazy. And there is money on ring 2 if I need to for a multi-strike or something. So we're just going to chill. We're just going to chill. Mark of Invasion, I think I'll take this trade. Should be okay. Maybe I see a Glimmer on turn 1. It's fine. I like this. A lot of stuff I could see that help. Yeah, we see a Glimmer on turn 1, so we're just fine. I take Disciple, Glimmer. I will Glimmer middle as well. Wow. And this is the case where I can pattern shift that tank away, and it just dies to the Pyre and opens up the Foot Soldier now. Cool. I will play a Train Steward up top, give it some Root Seeds value. This Pendulum does nothing for me, so I'll just burn it in a random floor. Fine. Yeah, so here I can actually... What can I do? I could theoretically Train Steward and attempt to send it to the top floor to make my floor a little stronger. I do almost no damage in Relentless, except for the wards themselves. Alternatively, I could send the Forge Disciple. I have 2 shots to move it somewhere useful. Or I could just ping one of these Foot Soldiers, which I will do. I think it is just better. And I'll play a Train Steward, I guess. Sure. We do see a ping. That's good. Yeah, so if I ping out the back, I actually get a little more value here. Sure. And then I'll take double Root Seeds. It saves us 2 damage, so it's fine. Sure. I'd like a ping. Great, Glimmer is a ping. Cool. I can't pattern shift the boss, or I send him to the Pyre Room and I lose the game. We should be fine in Relentless here, because this damage is good. Yeah, see? The 25 from the wards per round is very powerful. Yeah. Yeah. And so we kind of just get slammed here. Seems pretty good. Cool. Very cool. We take 2 for the trial. It wasn't even for the trial, really. Interesting. We see Firewall, Pyromancy Ward, and Apple Elixir. Gravity is a special, what is it? It's a status effect that causes units to drop. So it means I could play something on top, put gravity on it, and it attacks all the way down. Pyromancy Ward's kind of fun. It makes the Pyre stronger when I kill things on a floor. That seems kind of bad. It's only +1. Firewall's really good, though. I'm usually totally cool with just giving 3 armor to the Pyre. It has value, and it is itself free. Yeah, I'll take that. I like Firewall, I think. Restoration Detonation almost definitely here. Sharpen is bad. I don't want it. Restoration Detonation heals my Disciple, who has a lot of life here. I already have 2 Glimmers, so we'll take this, yeah. Okay. I need to decide on... I think Arcadian banners are maybe bad. I would rather have something from Awoken here, I'm pretty sure. Also the Steel Shop. Also a multi-strike 25 and 10 here. That's pretty darn good. I have Root Seeds, not Restores, so this Hollow is no thank you. I'll take Animus of Will here, yeah. Now, my main concern is, are there any scaling infusions in Arcadian whatsoever? Unit. Let's see. Ember Mark. So when I gain energy, I gain damage. Fine. This Owl is technically damage. Yeah, true. True. It makes when my Pyre does more damage, this thing does more damage. None of these other ones do anything interesting. Yeah, so there's no scaling infusions here. There's one. There's the Ember Mark one, technically. So Animus of Will is really bad here, unless I see my own scaling cards. That's kind of unfortunate. Because I would love to put Multi-Strike and plus 25 in her, but I have no way of making her stats better, so she's not good. Is this wrong? Should I take this multi-strike? What would I do, though? Like, this Arcadian banner answers none of my problems. This is a big problem in the clan, I think. The inability to scale in any way on an infusion. Which means technically it would be better to put Animus of Will's infusion into something else, but I don't know. Again, there's no scaling. Let's look again. This is a tough situation to be in. What do you do? That doesn't look good. What do you do? This thing might be okay. This Cinder Shell, I don't know. It's like 6 attack a turn, basically. Its base stats are horrible, though. And you get the full ability, so I would just put that into Animus. Minerva Owl looks busted. Show me this card, please. But it's a rare, so it's pretty unlikely I see it. A relocate plus 5? I don't have enough movement to make this good. Yeah, this is... That never happens. Yeah, for sure. Enchant Grant Pyre Boost. That card does not have an infusion? What? Yeah, this... Okay, so... Vulgar Snail has no infusion? That's gotta be a bug. Every unit has to have an infusion, friends. Yeah, weird. It kind of vanishes when I look for it here. Huh. Interesting. Okay, so there's that. Let's see, Newtons. What does this thing do? Summon copies? This could be really good if I gave it a strong infusion. If I wasn't Awoken and you had something really powerful, putting it in Newtons gives you 3 of them, essentially. It's kind of like Legion of Wax a little bit. That's fair. That sounds pretty decent, actually. Jelly Scholar's cool. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a lot here, actually. Okay, so... What I'm thinking here is that I need to not take this multi-strike because I'm not going into this Animus. And what I'm doing instead is I'm going to put a plus 10 on it so I don't lose the next 2 combats. Yeah, so we're going to do this. Guarantees I don't die here. And that's good. Do I take the money? I still have 175. I don't know. I think I chill. That was a very weird set of decisions. I will take this unit draft. Show me something good, please. That's a very strange set of decisions. I mean, we should be really strong now because this Animus at least does something here. But still. I kind of debate on giving my dude armor. I debate on what's correct there. Cannot ascend the protector here. Right. I almost did it. We should be okay here, I think. Yeah, we'll get through it off the back of HP here. I will just ping out those units in the back. Take this here. It's an unfortunate amount of damage. I could ascend this thing. Yeah, sure. Wait, what? Weird. Okay. Math was hard. I think I took 2 damage. Man, the combat preview there is so bizarre, huh? Yeah, we're cruising. Animus solos this, for sure. I'll take my 5, please. Thank you. Yeah, Pyre Wall. Oh, I even get the restoration detonation, so it's just clean. Cool. Alright, so fine. Animus has enough stats here that she cleanly gets this. The multi-strike would have been rough. What did you show me? We've learned last time Ember Wave is single target damage. I could take a Synchronicity, but I don't really want to clutter my deck with this crap. Apple Elixir. I could put this on an enemy and make it fall constantly. Kind of funny. Also, enemies affected by gravity cannot ascend, huh? So that means if I put it on a unit in the Relentless combat, it just doesn't live, it dies. It's kind of interesting. Huh. I don't think the movement really matters here. Boardmaster doesn't care about it. I don't take these cards. Okay. Razor Sharp Edge, thank you. Yo, they showed me Minerva Owl. Ho, 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 ho. All right, we're cool. We're good. Look at this thing. I saw that in the logbook, and it was just incredible. We see a ridiculous draft here. Minerva Owl, which is a rare. Wilting Sapwood, Why Are You Here? And Fate Behemoth, this dude who betrayed us on the last run. Just get him. This owl is nuts. Look at this. Pyre Boost 1 means my Pyre's attack gets added to it. So it's doing 20 damage right now. What's its essence? It's just Pyre Boost? I just give it Pyre Boost. Wow, okay. So I could put that Pyre Boost into Animus of Will, potentially. It's kind of funny. I'm definitely going to click that. It's a sweeper, though. We'll go left now. Yeah, I have my unit draft. Yeah, take the HP. Show me something good in here. Endless? I don't think it's endless. If I'm looking at this, it has 3 HP, but it's 1 space. Yo, give me a large stone. Yeah. Now it's a 2-space unit? Sure, give me large stone quick. And then my scaling plan is Pyre damage? How the heck do I scale Pyre damage? Weird. Well, no, I could use Razor Sharp Edge. Huh. Kind of a weird one. It's definitely multi-strike in this. Oh boy, it's fine. I realize the large stone doesn't do a ton because of losing the 15 damage here, but the 40 HP is great. I'm happy to pay for that much survivability on my unit. Does this win? Do I feel strong? I don't even know. Is it better to have 1 space and just create a bunch of them on the floor? I'm really scared of spikes. Ah, that's tough. Is this good? I think 1 space is potentially much stronger, but my scaling line is Razor Sharps and Root Seeds, so I really can only support 1 of them. So I think this is just better here. Make it very durable. Alright, what's in the caverns? Copy a card 5 times. What would I copy 5 times? Nothing? I think I'll copy 1 time on my Minerva Owl. Sure, I'll take that. Pretty strong having 2 of those. Shame I didn't also hit the quick, but you know, you can't win them all. At least I got the large stone for free on it. We should be strong now though, but kind of interesting. I'm glad we get the chance to test the owl here. This thing looks nuts. And when I say it looks nuts, I mean that this thing is doing excellent damage right away. Yeah, I just do 45 to Daedalus here. Very cool. Sweet, I'll take it. Cool. Oh yeah, the ward kills it. I was very surprised for a second. Alright, we'll take Animus here. I want to lift it. Cool, that looks strong. Having 2 of them on the floor, great news. Okay, I did pass up Razor Sharp Edge for that, but I think we'll be okay. It's a really good glimmer, huh? On bottom here. For sure. Glimmer good. I don't want to gamble on these wards hitting the right unit, so I'm just going to kill one of these things, huh? Sure, I take 2. Great job. Firewall, please. Oh, what the hell? That is a lot of damage from our friend Daedalus, huh? We're going to ping out that bomb, and that changes everything here. Yeah, I'll take root seeds, sure. Big swings, cool. I would like some healing cards here, I think. Yeah, I'd like some healing cards. I don't know how strong do I feel here. Not very. Kind of interesting. It's hard to measure. I don't really feel like I'm doing a lot of damage. Now, granted, I do get stronger when my pyre gets stronger here, which is pretty good. Yeah, I do get stronger when my pyre does. You know, the unfortunate thing, Wardmaster's not a very good tank. But he doesn't attack. Kind of a weird one. What do we get? Waxwing, Arcadian, relocate, apply +5. I don't think that's good. I don't have enough support for this in this right now. Not enough movement. Adaptive mutation. Does that interact positively with Pyro Boost? It might. It should. It's kind of fun. Oh, Chronomancy. Huh. I mean, that seems really good with my Minerva Owls. Sure? Maybe I see Intrinsic? We get a lot of options here. Ember Might. What does this thing do? Gain 0 Ember? The heck? I think that probably means 1 Ember. I assume it's the opposite of Ember Drain. And then Cinder Shell is the Ember Mark dude, who I was talking about with the Animus of Will, but there was no guarantee I would see it. And I think Shattered Shell's fine too, but I think it's not it. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of interesting. Now, what do I do here? Ember? I don't think I need Ember necessarily. I mean, we do have Root Seeds. We just take removals. I can cheat things into my floors. I don't really need space. I'll take Ember here, I think. With Root Seeds, it's fine. Okay. I don't need a unit. Removals are nice, but this Merchant of Magic is potentially nicer. Sure. Okay, what do we got for me? Double stack? No. -1? Probably. Into Razor Sharp? I should take this Horde. Whoa. When my pyre kills a unit, gain 5 gold. What is loaded? When killed, loaded units drop money. Okay, so I guess they must give money equal to loaded. So if I kill them on the bottom floor, they give me 5 gold. It's kind of interesting. I mean, these are not bad. But Forever Flame might just be better. Just solve Ember problems a little bit. I don't know if this wins. This doesn't feel like it scales as much as I want. Maybe if I had seen the... Oh man, that Harvest Ward I skipped. So if I had taken that Pyromancy Ward, everything that the owls kill would boost them with Pyre Boost. Interesting. Okay. Alright, I'm going to take Forever Flame. These seem weird here. Like, I'm not going to kill things with my Pyre, and this Fortune Cookie represents probably 2 gold a kill, which is just not enough for me to care. With a Forge. Shifter? Seems bad. We'll go all in on this Disciple, I think, with the Wardmaster. Okay. If I see Holdover, would I take that? Hell yeah, I would. So we'll -1 Razor Sharp here, and then reroll. I get 20 and consume a Synchronicity. We'll reroll, yeah. Frozen. Okay, I think Frozen Chronomancy is maybe good. If I can find an intrinsic for it, then I get auto quick on all my units. I'm gonna try that because it sounds good. And I'll put a +10 on restoration detonation and then a -1 into root seeds. Try to power up here because we're in the mid game, and mid game is where this clan falls off a cliff. We're under 40 at least. Can I beat 15 armor? I'm doing what, 60 damage on these Minerva owls? A 60 damage sweep is pretty good. That does clear the first turn with the armor. Alright. Yeah, okay, so we can do... See, it's unfortunate. See, this stupid Chronomancy is dead without intrinsic, huh? That's tough. And unfortunately, this Clip Defender got upgraded, so I can't do any fun stuff here. So we just chill. Yeah, we take damage here for sure. I can buff it. Pretty good. I'll play the Minerva Owl middle. It kills something at least. We're going to take a spikes hit here, but it's fine. We'll just send these train stewards here. There's nothing to heal for this restoration detonation. Yeah, fine. Cool. Yeah, we take 6 from that. I mean, at least we do some damage here. Here's what we do. I'm going to put the train steward bottom. And then if I get sent bottom with the pattern shift, I will deal with it. I wonder, does it actually... The arrows seem to indicate something. Let's try that. I don't know if that worked or not, but... It did do something. I need healing for my thing. Playing all my units without the Chronomancy in hand is a tragedy. It's so bad. I'll take the healing up top, sure. It's something. Alright, I mean, that is pretty strong with multiple of them on the floor. Hey, thanks, Chronomancy, for making an appearance. It's just that I will yeet the Clip dude, the defender, because he has... Yeah, sure, he's in back. Great news. Fine. Okay. I mean, we are killing enemies, at least. That is something. I'll take healing where I can get it, really. I have no buffs or anything. Yeah, I have no buffs or anything. We're doing enough damage to kill here, which is solid. Yeah. Razor Sharp, please. The synchronicity still doesn't kill this enemy. I do get the excellent restoration detonation. That's huge value. Oh, I can just yeet this thing, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. I know that gives our man an extra turn to scale, but it gives me an extra turn to heal, I think. Which I am somewhat concerned about. Yeah, it's a good scaling turn here, I think. Just take all those root seeds. Cool. It's an extra round for the... Yeah, okay, cool, we're fine. Sweet. This actually seems okay. We didn't die on this combat. Synchronicity's only doing 15s. If I see an intrinsic, I think this Chronomancy becomes solid. And that's my main concern, is it lacking that? I think we don't win here. More Sowl. +1 Ember per turn. That seems dumb. I don't want Ember here. I wish it did more Pyre damage. I would love things that scaled my Pyre damage here. Rewind. Return X random consumed cards to your draw pile. So it's kind of like Wormkin Etchings. But worse, because Wormkin Etchings is 2 Ember for 5. This is at like 2 for 2. I guess it's an uncommon, so you might see it more often than Time Freeze. Your entire deck becomes frozen. No thanks. Spreading Spores. That might be able to get there on survivability if I -2 hold over it or something. I think I would just also just +30 and hold over Glimmer and get there. Does that get there? Maybe. I don't think Spreading Spores does it. I'm gonna skip this. I need something that makes my pyre stronger, is basically where I'm at. So Boona the Blacksmith would be very strong. I will go left. I would love a holdover here. Yeah. Show me Intrinsic. Damn it. +30 into Glimmer, almost certainly here. Yeah, that sounds good. Show me a holdover. Ah, you cowards. Permafrost. Gugh. Permafrost the synchronicities, but that seems super dumb. Yeah, that card just does not seem good. I mean, I guess it's a ping, which is fine. Let's clear out a Train Steward here. These units, they do get played. They're okay. Pattern Shift consumes, so I don't necessarily want to remove it right away. Train Steward consumes too, technically. I'll have to think about the second one. Alright, take the -1 into something. Root Seeds. 20 and consume... No, I don't think so. Well, I can 20 and consume 1 Glimmer actually is really good. And then I'll reroll. Holdover? Yeah, buddy. Alright, cool, we did it. So this run looks a lot better thanks to Awoken's healing, +30. Holdover. Congratulations. I know I could have held over the Razor Sharp, but I think dealing with these units is going to be way more important and just doing more damage. I'll take a -1 into a Root Seeds. Basically, if I just play one of those every turn is good. What is coming up? What is coming up? Caverns is maybe okay. Merchant of Steel. I would look for a multi-strike, I think. Yeah, multi-strike would be fine here. So I'll hold off. This last removal is probably just going to go into a Train Steward, even though it's free. Purge -1. Infusion? No. Okay, so we're at 55. I think we're fine right now. I need to be careful. It's tough. I don't feel strong, but I don't feel weak. I want this money. Reroll to shop. I want this money really badly. It does make the Glimmer just a heal card, but I think with my double sweepers, I'm okay with this. Maybe I finally draw Chronomancy before my Owls. You know, I don't know what I was hoping, right? Like, I have to play my cards, so sure. I don't eat. Oh my god, this Backman is scary. Okay. Oh, we hit. Just hit. Ho ho ho! The quick is too strong. Oh man, it's good. I could attempt to pattern shift it. Thank you, Chronomancy. I guess technically my Train Stewards now have quick too. I'm gonna attempt it up. Nah, shame. I know that looks kind of bad, but I had the ability to get the money no matter what. Alright, please go to top floor. Hell yeah. That's okay, I can just heal now. But one has quick. With quick, I feel pretty okay about that. I just play it for the healing. Card is weird. Pendulum doesn't feel like it does anything meaningful. Cool. Firewall. Always play that first. Razor Sharp. Boost the one that did get the quick. None of these really do anything for me. We just play the healing now. Hey, sure. Train Steward joins the fray up top. Why not? He has quick. He's not bad. Healer man. Take plus attack into the one with quick. It does 100 damage quick. Oh, I guess it's because of the spikes. Yeah, okay, that's what's happening. Sure, that makes sense to me. I'll consume this. Sure, why not? Sure, that's fine. We should beat Harpy, I think. I think we beat Harpy. I'll ping these off. Sure. I'll take damage. We're doing, what, 120 here? I'll plug 30 into her. I think this wins. It wins. It's not pretty, but it gets there. Is this strong enough? I don't know about my Relentless here, but my sweeping is pretty good. Huh. It's interesting. The lack of scaling is concerning. Palm reading is pretty much just an always pick. This card is insane. I play this at 4 Ember on any random turn, and it just scries away 8 pieces of trash I don't want. It's just so strong. It doesn't boost my pyro damage, though. Ensnare, maybe? It's a pretty decent card. I think I am weakened to mini-bosses. Yeah, okay. We're not dead. I consider that a victory. We're going to the steel shop. We got money there. Show me multi. Alright, cool. Multi-strike is good. That helps a lot. What's in the temple? Give me intrinsic. Hey, intrinsic frozen chronomancy. I no longer need quick on my cards. Fun. Alright, spell chain. What you got for me? Honestly, spell chain, razor sharp edge. I need to do a lot more damage a lot faster. Yeah, that's power. Cool, that was a big boost. I will remove the other two. I'm actually going to remove Pendulum. This card does literally nothing. Yeah. I don't apply debuffs. I don't apply buffs. The card just goes away. I can play it at 0, but it's just so bad. Yeah, get out of here. I'm going to kill Trains Through It too. It doesn't really matter. And I don't have to reroll the shop, so I just buy a Purge. The last Trains Through It's not terrible. I will just remove Pattern Shift, I guess. Well, no, I need to be able to overstack my floor, so it'll just be Trains Through It. I might get rid of those Synchronicities next. Magic Shop? Yeah, sure. Dupe. Could just dupe the X3 Owl. It's pretty strong with the removals. I think we're fine into this combat. This is Arcus with Rage. I don't know if this wins. I don't... Wow, yeah, draw everything on turn 1, I suppose. I have to play the Disciple for sure. I will play the one that has Quick. I mean, that has the multi-strike too. I can just play this one on middle and he's cool too, right? He's chilling. I'll play this Glimmer, sure. It's not like you can incant my Chronomancy, it does nothing. This is a what? A harvest trigger? Send it up, please. Okay. It didn't work. Fair enough. Sure. I'm just going to be yeeting. It's nice that this thing has a lot of life, though. It lets me mess around with this. Sweet, we're on top floor. Great news. I guess I should have maybe considered buffing it first. It's a bad turn to skip. Ugh, lame. I will root seeds back here then for the draw to get around again. And I'm going to razor sharp it now because it leaves the spell chain copy in. Yeah. Sure. Some decent damage into the boss here. Alright. Firewall, great news. Take the buff into the bigger one. I will play the Glimmer here. Oh, I should play Palm Reading and just ditch Pattern Shift and Synchronicity. I don't want these cards. Cool. Play this. Which are we at? 4? I'm just gonna play out these Pattern Shifts so they go away. Okay, it's actually really good to leave him on that floor, huh? We're doing 188. I can't play it on a unit, though. This sucks. It's unplayable. Alright, fair enough. It's It's fine. Big damage. It's not even that big. It's tolerable. It is tolerable. I don't want to draw these cards again, basically. Yeah, having quick on all my units is pretty good. Alright, good. We get the big scaling turn. I'll palm read. I want to just discard my whole deck, essentially. Except for root seeds. Just discard 6 cards. That seems pretty strong. That seems pretty good. Huh? I cannot play Pattern Shift on anything. Can I play it on the... No. Okay, fair enough. It's pretty solid. Doing a decent chunk here. I can maybe dupe the Razor Sharp Edge and we get there. Yeah, what we do is we just kill every card I don't want to draw here. Just, yeah, 9 cards. I'm just going to purge out 7 of them, redraw everything again. Ooh, hold up. I can play Glimmer up top and then Pattern Shift him for another 300. Okay, I mean, this may actually get there if I dupe the Razor Sharp that I created, because that's good scaling. And here I just palm read for 8 and I discard my entire deck. And then we just play Root Seeds and redraw my whole deck every turn. Huh. It's pretty good, actually. And then I drop these synchronicities now. Yeah. I kick these synchronicities as the next thing. Yeah, we buff, Firewall, palm reading, discard everything that's not a buff card. Cool. Glimmer. I don't need the Glimmer. Just drop the Glimmer. I don't want to draw it. Sure. I feel pretty strong now, actually. I think we do get there if I dupe the Razor Sharp. Yeah, we get there. Sure. I need to be careful about the Divinity's attack stat. Do I set up middle on Divinity? Oh no, I don't really care. Because I have the Glimmer for healing. My Relentless looks bad. We did what? 1,000 damage to you pre-Relentless? So we don't come close to winning. Yeah, I don't come close to winning pre-Relentless on the Divinity. So that means I need to... I think I dupe the Spell Chain, Razor Sharp Edge for double scaling here. Wildwood Tome. Hold up, Pyre Spike. Plus 2x to my Pyre. Hell yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Pyre build, okay. Alright, seems good. I don't need draw. And you might ask why I don't need draw. Palm reading, I was redrawing my entire deck in 1 turn. I'm pretty good there. I don't need space because I just cheat everything onto my floor with Pattern Shift and just hope to RNGesus that in 5 of them I can get my things on the same floor. Which is maybe concerning. Maybe concerning. Let's see, if I... Where's my Bone Shine event? Game, give me Bone Shine. Okay. We're gonna dupe Razor Sharp, so I'm going to the right. For the dupe removal, yeah, good. I would like Boon of the Blacksmith, plus 15 is huge here. Is Bell's Remorse worth it, though? No. No, I take draw. I should draw more cards. Space, maybe? Space does just let me play them together, which I suppose is nice. I don't care. I'll take draw. Draw is fine. I think Ember is a trap here. We also get stronger automatically here because of the plus 10. Let's go to the right. I think this is correct. What's in the Horde? Jack strips. Chest plates. Chest plates is not bad, but it's not good. Jack strips. I guess it's better technically for the damage shield. Sure. Okay. Oovals. What cards were I not playing at all? Honestly, Synchronicity is trash. This card needs to go away. Great news. Okay. It's just Wardmaster 3. I want 70 life. It's not even very tanky. This thing's not very good stat-wise. But it should be fine, I suppose. Another Spell Chain? Spell Chain palm reading and actually just make my entire combat? Just discard my entire deck? Okay, I'm going to... The dupe here is not this owl as much as I was thinking it would be. It's actually just Razor Sharp. I need to hit more of these cards. I might even do it again. You think I won't? Dupe it again. For another 10. That gets me perfectly to 100. I think it might matter, too. This large stone is paying off just from the HP perspective. What would I spell chain? Pyre Spike, maybe? Not bad. Any damage bonus to the Pyre is damage bonus to my friends. I don't care about the armor. I think Pyre Chain or Spell Chain here is bad. 10 in piercing? No. Yeah, alright, we'll go to the right again. I'm pretty confident. I have some flexibility, actually, but... yeah, we'll move on. I think this might get there, thanks to Razor Sharp existing. Yeah, I can take this trial. We're doing 120 and 80, so 200 damage out of the gate. That's a very scary looking creature. Wow. Yeah, we're seeing really good numbers out of the gate. Sadly, the Steel Wings got upgraded. I need to respect him a little bit. We might be able to kill him, though, which is nice. It's Firewall. Owl. I think I need to yeet the Owl and accept the loss here. Let's send him up. Sweet. Let's now try to send the Collector somewhere. Oh, sick. Collector went to the Pyre. Just hit. Just be good at the video game is what that tells me. Sweet. Great news. Yeah, so this Chronomancy turned out to be really strong, but I think the problem is this thing is so upgrade hungry, it pretty much has to have Frozen Intrinsic. Or it doesn't do what you want. Not even close. We almost cleared this floor, huh? I can take Razor Sharp here into the +3 fellow. Root Seeds. Now, what's better? Pyre Spike for... that's only +2. I mean, but it is +8 to both of them. Which is... it actually is better. Right? We cleared the whole floor? Yeah, so let's look. I expect 8 bonus attack here. Yeah, that looks correct. Cool. 48s. Sure. Neat. Alright, that worked out. Sweet. And then I play the Glimmer every turn and we're fine now. Palm reading, just discard anything that's not a card I want to play. I will even discard Firewall, just discard 6 cards. It's a whole turn. It's really good, huh? Yeah, draw me cards now. Play me bonus stats now. There's nothing I want to pattern shift. If I ensnare you and then pattern shift you to get this consume out of the deck, hey, it works. Cool. Alright, great news. This is maybe strong. It's strong. We're doing 300, 400 sweep here. I'm concerned about mini-bosses, for sure. I'm very concerned about mini-bosses, for sure. Yeah, I don't know about that. Okay, how are we doing? Firewall, for sure. I want a palm read. Oh, nothing. Great. I ensnare the conduit to kill it. I glimmer here. I take my root seeds. I'll consume the Glimmer, sure. Get out of here, bud. With the Ward Master, I think we do it. It's a lot of damage. This is good. This is what I like to see. I can palm reading my entire deck here and maybe redraw. So strong. And then just redraw the Razor Sharps, right? I don't need the Glimmer anymore. Just drop it. Sure. We should get there. I think this gets there. Yeah, we get there. Cool. Yeah, exactly. I just redraw the Razor Sharps again. Great news. I am threatening my own HP. I think I don't want to set up Divinity on top floor. If I can face tank with the Disciple here, I think we look pretty decent, right? Yeah. It's one round. Yeah, because of the quick. Okay, fine. Alright. Show me something that does pyro damage or HP. Yeah, no, Morsal Pendulum Time Freeze. Get out of here. Focused Growth? No, this is not it, right? I'm definitely setting up middle for Divinity. I think it has to be, and then I can tank everything on the Disciple's HP stat and Glimmer him to full life. These don't help. No, they don't help. Yeah, sadly. So I think duping the Razor Sharp Edge is a bait here. I'm just going to say it. I think duping that is a bait. And the reason is that you saw my Owl got to 19 HP. I have to be very careful about HP stat. Yes. Yeah. So I'm going to go left here, take the removals into... What? I can't remove these pattern shifts. I literally cannot. If I remove them and I just RNG poorly, I lose. That's tough. So I remove the root seeds because palm reading is better than root seeds. That's pretty crazy. Yeah, this is fine. We'll go left here. I'll take the money to get to 100 exactly. Yeah. Click money real quick. Give me something in the trinket shop, please. That does not help. These do not help. Priory's Cloak. Get out of here. What you got for me? Faulty Loader. I will probably click Faulty Loader, I think. That's unfortunate. I'm removing root seeds and I'll keep the Restoration Detonation in case I don't draw the Glimmer in time. I'm going to remove root seeds. I have to keep Pattern Shift, which is annoying. Endless? Huh. No, I'll reroll. Large number 2. It's actually a pretty good sync for... It's not a bad large stone. Man, I feel like I'm not getting any value out of my money here, and I'm not... It's a shame. That's a real shame. I will keep the 0-cost root seeds here. My deck is real slim. I could remove Firewall. I don't think it's doing anything for me now. Okay, yeah, I'll remove Firewall. Okay. I'll take the Large Stone. I think it's fine. I can overflow. This also gives some base attack finally, which is good. And the HP means it can sink a lot in terms of Razor Sharp Edges. Sure. I will remove what now? I can't remove Pattern Shifts. I just cannot. Ugh, I wish these were consistent, because if they were consistent, then I could actually remove them. But the fact that they're inconsistent means I can't, because I need more chances to hit. These already consume. I don't remove cards. What do I buy? Cleansing Water? Okay. It's something. I may as well take Conscription Notice, right? It technically gets quick because of Chronomancy. I don't want to remove cards. Yeah, okay, fine. 100 out of 100. Does this win? I don't know. Maybe. I think it has all the hallmarks of things that win, and scaling is a question. And I basically am going to win or lose based on if pattern shift does what I want it to do. It's just a bunch of 50-50s. It's like playing Plink 5 times and hoping you win at least one of them. So that's fun. Yeah, let's do Diligent. I might set a bottom, actually. Just for... Yeah, I might set a bottom. I maybe disrespected Diligent a little too much. I have, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards. Some of them are spell chained, but I think we're going to be okay. At a certain point, it no longer really matters. This is the big one. Alright, let's see what I get. I'm going to play bottom. Animus of Speed. The one unit that doesn't benefit from my Chronomancy. We'll just play big creature here. I mean, that's pretty strong, right? I save my cards here. Sure. Fair. Animus of Speed does something, technically. Interesting. I play Morse Owl, and we pray. Hey, just hit. Just hit. Now, with that in mind, I'm going to play 2 Razor Sharps to kill the Lightwings up top. Sure. Great, look at this. Animus of Speed does something. She pews that thing out. Cool. She also clips anything that Seraph spawns middle, which is great news. I'm going to pattern shift for my consume here. Fine. And then take palm reading. I didn't realize. Order lull. I should have played that first. It's a shame. We do get through a 290, which is promising. I'm quite pleased with that. What is this? I may as well pop the damage, the spell shield up here. It doesn't matter. Sure. We should get one more enemy that spawns on the bottom, or on the top rather, that is a potential concern. I'll do the Glimmer here. It already consumes. Order lull. Palm reading first. Just kick all of these Vengeful Shards. Wow. Well, that's pretty good. Immobilize. And I will just play the Pyre Spike here now. That's good. Sure. Take that. It's something. I will redraw around very quickly. Yeah, here's the turn. I'm going to pattern shift it. Cool, it dies. Great job, we did it. Take the Razor Sharps here. It's pretty solid. Looks like we're getting there. Okay, so I think we pretty comfortably get through this. Do we? 105? Seraph is going to hit. I don't actually know if I comfortably get through this. Which is a little concerning, I suppose. I need both my Embers to go into the Razor Sharps. Yeah, so we do all of this stuff in order to guarantee I get stats. Okay. We're clearing waves. We're clearing waves, and it's good. Oh yeah, there were no cards, so it didn't do anything, but it's fine. I don't need it. Great job. Go team. I'll do a casual 650 into Seraph on this turn, which makes me feel pretty good. Yeah. I do less damage now. Oh, it's because of the stupid wards. Oh, it's very confusing. I could yeet this thing. Yeah, I'm gonna yeet that just to consume that card now. A decent turn. Do we win? It's close. I don't... It's close, man. I don't think this is a comfortable win on the Divinity. Seraph is obviously pretty scary. We don't have good survivability in Relentless. Yeah, look at that. We just eat it. Yeah, we do win this. He was pretty scary. I was worried about this combat, but we got through it. Okay, so now I need to set up middle and hope for the best here. We are going to do a lot of damage to Divinity pre-Relentless because he's always on our floor. What do I have? Both of them on a single turn. Disciple always goes middle. Siren of the Sea is an incredible tank here. Yes. Huh. Before I play anything, let's palm reading here. I need to remove... Okay, Glimmer on top is good. Ensnare, I don't need it. Restoration Detonation, I don't need it. Root Seeds are solid. I need every pattern shift opportunity they'll give me, though. Okay, that's good. Because I'm pretty much... I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play both Owls bottom and put the Siren in play. This super clears bottom floor, by the way. Super clears bottom floor. Take the incant middle and consume this? Sure. Okay. We are clearing it. Now, next big question. Ooh, that's good. We're going to try the Yeet. Okay, he gets there. We're going to try the Yeet. He doesn't get there. Okay, sad. Alright, it's fine. We at least got one on the floor. Siren of the Sea is going to do huge work. Okay, I have 2 more chances. Yikes. Okay, friend. I believe. Haha, we did it. Okay, there's a reason I couldn't remove them. Alright, we just glimmer the hell out of this floor now. We're fine. Do I have to glimmer bottom? Yeah, I need to clear out the spell shield here so I can get rid of the spikes next turn. Take my razor sharps here. Fire spike? No, I'll get it on the next go around, I think. Take my +10s, I think. Yeah. I'm going to put them into the back, actually. I realize that's less damage, but he has more life, which is relevant. We have the Glimmer for healing. Yep. So I Glimmer middle. Great job. That solves that problem. We'll take a... Actually, I'll pattern shift the tank here. Yeah, I'll take 2 for that. Actually, I'll Pyre Spike here and take nothing for it. Cool. I like that. We're doing what? This is 150, 250. I will ensnare middle. Yeah, cool. So this is good because it means that the Siren is helping here in a big way. Order. Fine, it does nothing. We see a spell chain here. We see both spell chains here. And I see the restoration detonation, which is for sure getting played. Good, we have done it. One number. I need a scale. I'm gonna take this curse. It's just 3. Alright, we clear the first wave, so I think we win from here. Siren is going to do big work, by the way. I can drop the Weight of Contrition. I don't need to redraw this. I don't need the Glimmer here. Yeah. I think we win. We've done it, I'm pretty sure. This was actually really tight, I think. Let me just redraw. Game is easy. Just redraw. Game is easy. Cool. 700 here. Yeah, we're doing enough damage to the Divinity every turn because sweep is excellent that I think we're going to be just cozy here. What's in my deck? Sure, dude. I just get rid of all of them. I don't want to redraw this stuff. I'm going to start putting Razor Sharps in the back. This is like immediately the reason why I wanted the extra HP here. Take my Glimmer now. Fine. Clear it out. Very cool. This Minerva Owl is very good. I'm quite pleased with this. I have Palm Reading, just discard everything. Vengeful Shard. I clear this mini-boss, which is great news. Take my spell chains here. Yeah, so the existence of this Siren with 100 extra HP on this floor seals the deal. So Conscription Note is really carried on this combat. There's a lot of interesting things I could say about this run, truly. I think we win on next floor, actually. Yeah, we get the W. Cool. Great news. Cool. No, this is actually really solid. I'm gonna play everything out because I can. Cool. Yeah, no, this is really good, actually. So, we identified the line, and I'm feeling really strong. I'm glad we got a W here. This is a good one. I'm really pleased with this. Take me away, Minerva Owls of Destiny. Cool. Very cool, actually. All right, nice. Get the W. Great job. I have a lot to say here. Cards I'm thinking are good, cards I'm thinking are bad, cards that maybe are a little demanding. And yeah, I've got some thoughts. I think this is fun. Cool, so let's hit up the run summary. I'll talk about it there. And yeah, pretty good score too, 58k. Nice. Okay, so there's a lot to say here. The first is that this owl is really strong. The fact that it is a one space sweeper with Pyre Boost is very strong because you can, with one space, you can give it a large stone and it's essentially a really beefy Husk Hermit. It makes large stone a good candidate. This clan also handles big units well with pattern shifts. You can just auto overstack floors. I really hate pattern shift because I couldn't remove them. And it's funny because I actually think in talking with Chrono, the intent of making it random was to make it worse so that you could remove them and you had to remove them. But the reality is I'm having to play them all. I have to keep them all in my deck because it's just a 50-50 of where it ends up. It's really interesting. I wonder if maybe the better nerf here is to make it strong and consistent, but 2 cost? A 2 cost starter might be too aggro? I'm not sure. Kind of an interesting one. I'll have some more thoughts for him later after this. Owl is a good card. Turns out Sweep is good. I think the clan needs more ways to make my Pyre do more damage. It's really a shame that I skipped that Harvest Ward in the beginning of the game, but it's an interesting one where I don't think that Harvest Ward should be a common because it's bad as a common. It's competing against much better cards, and at that stage, you don't know that you're leaning into something with Pyre Boost because all of the Pyre Boost unit banners are rares. It's the Fulgur Snail and this owl, and you can't rely on seeing a rare card. So I think that my feedback there is that the Harvest Ward, which would have been exceptional here, by the way, should be an uncommon so I could actually see it after I've drafted my units. Yeah, I'm gonna lock that suggestion in. I think Wardmaster is the most solid of all of the paths for Disciple. It's It's cool. It's not very exciting because it's just Unga put thing on floor that do damage. And because it's a resolve trigger, it kind of doesn't really interact with anything. I can't make it move faster. I can't make it trigger additional times. I really don't have any kind of interaction. It just does its thing. But it's okay. It has 70 life, so it's not a great tank, but it's acceptable with healing or some kind of armor support. It's kind of interesting. I think we would have super lost without the Glimmer healing and the Glimmer support. Next, I'm going to talk about Chronomancy. I think this card is really good, but very volatile. It pretty much has to have Permafrost intrinsic to be good. Basically. Otherwise, I either have to gamble on drawing it on turn 1, or I have to gamble on drawing it on the right turns. Now, that said, the payout for it is pretty high. It's basically just quick for my entire everything. Everything that I play now has quick, so I have quick sweepers, which are really good for survivability. So this worked out in my favor, but this is pretty brittle. If you miss one part of this upgrade set, this card is significantly worse. And what is the solution to this? I don't know. It's a big gamble. It's on the order of Channel Song, right? I think when it works great, but it just doesn't work very often ever. It's kind of an interesting problem. Worth considering maybe some issues here, like giving it any one of these upgrades by default, either permafrost or intrinsic, would be good. Because this is only good if drawn on turn 1 and carried with your banner units, because you can't not play your banner units and then redraw and then play it in the second time around. The combat moves too fast. You lose at that point. So, palm reading, this card is broken. This card pretty much has to. This card is draw relics. It is multiple draw relics. I play this card at 4 Ember and I scry 6 cards from my deck. That is 1 turn faster of a draw through my entire deck. It makes your deck feel so small. This card is the strongest card in the clan so far. I think having one of them in your deck is mandatory if it's shown. You just have to click it. It's so good. It's insane. This card could be nerfed 3 ways and it would still be great. You could make this 1 cost and it could only look at cards equal to exactly my Ember, so scry 3 instead of like scry 6. And that would still be a great card. I would still pick it every time. so yeah, keep that in mind. I think Pyrespite kind of sucks. This is a rare card. It gave me like 6 attack. Yeah, this kind of sucks, honestly. This should be better. This should be better than, what is it, Bone Rattler? Look at Bone Rattler. Let's pull this up real quick for you. Bone Rattler, or yeah, Bone Rattler is clanless. Look at this thing. Plus 5x. Why is the rare card from the clan built around pyre damage worse than Bone Rattler? And I don't want to hear about my 2x armor. Oh no, my armor, I have 6 HP on my pyre. That's temporary. It's not good enough. Glimmer is an important part of this. Yeah, I wish I could have removed some of these pattern shifts, but I just couldn't. And you saw why that was important on the Divinity. I had to go through 4 of them to get my units on the right floor. So, yeah, weird. Had like the opposite effect. A razor sharp edge was really the only way I won this run, though. It was my only scaling plan because I couldn't find anything that boosted my pyre's damage, sadly. No Boon the Blacksmith, no Heaven's Gold. There were no good cards in the clan to help me out that I saw. Yeah. The fact that I removed root seeds instead of pattern shift is pretty telling here. And it's not because pattern shift is strong. It's because it's inconsistent. I had to hit this. That is really telling to me. So, really good run though. I did get the victory, which I'm very pleased with. I felt a little weak along the way, but I think there are some things that could be done to make this better. The owl is very good. This owl is excellent. What a good rare unit. You'll love to see it. So, Cool. So that's all I've got for you. So hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.